Today on my show of what I'm going to talk about on my show today is I'm going to do a movie review of what I just watched today is I'm going to do a review on the 2006 animated movie Open Season. And the movie stars Ashton Kutcher, Martin Lawrence, Gary Sinise, Connolly, and much more cast in the movie. So, this animated film, like Open Season, came out back in the year 2006, and I was only 12 years old back then. So if anyone remembers watching this animated movie Open Season back then, that's awesome and cool. Or if anyone like also kind of remember what the plot is about, or if anyone has not ever seen it for a long time, or just have not ever seen this animated film yet. So I'll tell you what the background story plot is about. So the movie is about Boog. So Martin Lawrence's character in the movie. So Boog he's a grizzly bear and he's also a performer in the movie. So Boog lives with his owner Beth in the movie. So also in the scenes in the movie Boog met this other forest animal Elliot. So Elliot is portrayed by Ashton Kutcher. So Elliot he is a deer, he's a fast talking deer with a lot of energy. So how Boog and Elliot how they're trying to get to know each other so they could be really close forest animal friends, even though they're different from each other. So also in one of the scenes in the movie Elliot and Boog both of them are forced to live in the forest. How Elliot knows his way in the forest, but it was Boog's first time because he never lived in the forest before, except he lived in a house. So how Boog was trying live in the forest live in a forest outside. So he just wants go home back to his owner's house Beth in the movie. So also later in the scene, so Boog met different forest animals that lives in the forest. So how in the movie when it became hunting season, how hunters are trying to kill the animals, except this time the forest animals decided to create an army to fight against these like human hunters. I know it's not in real life, but it's just in the cartoon film, yeah. So, like, after the forest animals won and the hunters got defeated, so, like, at the end, like, when they got really close, so Beth, like, flew in, like, the helicopter to pick up her, like, pet bear, Boog, to, like, take him home so he could live, like, a better life, but Boog decided, like, not to go home, so he decided, what if he stay in the forest and live outdoors so he could be, like, closer to different forest animals and also his friend Elliot. Yeah, that's what I remember of what the plot's about in the movie. And I kind of remember when I first seen this movie a long time ago, but I don't remember it that well. But I decided, what if I rewatched it? And my opinion review of what I think about this movie is, I think the directors did an amazing job of making this animated film. And I thought it was a excellent movie for the family. And yes, this is a family film. And I think the movie had like great animation. And I think Ashton Kutcher and Martin Lawrence, I think both of them did an amazing job because I think both of their characters is like really funny because they're not just serious, they're just funny and hilarious, yeah. And and I just want to let everyone know that if you have not ever seen this movie Open Season yet, then I would easily highly recommend it. It's just check it out and just watch this movie if you like cartoon films. And for me, I'm gonna give it thumbs up because also in my other opinion that Open Season is, I think, is made by like Sony Pictures Animation Studios. Yeah. And I just want to let everyone know that again, like, you should give this movie a chance to watch sometimes, and you should watch it. And I think this movie is for kids, adults, teens, or anyone if they like cartoon animated films. And also, I think all the cast did an amazing job of their performance. And before I go, I also want to make this episode today for people who remembers watching the 2006 film, Open Season. And that's all for my show today. And make sure to comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. And click like on the bottom below if anyone enjoyed my episode today. And that's all for my show today. And see you next time.